The public services have a duty to provide equality to all citizens. This is due to the fact that there is human rights which we follow in the UK, which includes the prevention of discrimination. In the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, it says, everyone is entitled to all rights and freedoms from the Declaration without discrimination of any kind. And it also goes on to say, no discrimination shall be made. Due to these human rights, the public services in the UK have a responsibility to provide equality to all citizens. It is often argued that diversity is fundamental in making a great nation, and the public services should reflect this. This could be seen to be another reason why the public services are ensuring equality amongst all citizens. The UK is becoming a very diverse nation, with many different races and religions. However, in 2009, only 4.4% of the police were ethnic minorities. Consequently, the public services have a responsibility to ensure that the statistic improves in order to give a fair representation of the British nation. There are laws that are in place, such as the Race Relations Act and the Sex Discrimination Act, which are in place to ensure equality amongst citizens. Consequently, the public services have a duty to obey these laws and legislations, hence giving equal opportunities to all citizens. The public services also have a duty to ensure that, as well as giving equal opportunities, they are treating members of the public equally. Whilst working in the public services, people encounter and interact with citizens as part of their duty on a daily basis. It is therefore important that they followed by these laws to do their duty to the best of their ability and treating people equal. There are methods in place to ensure that public services have a diverse workforce. For example, there are equal opportunities and anti-discrimination policies. These would help ensure that the public service are being equal to everyone, as these policies are in place to make it equal as likely for anyone to gain promotions or get job opportunities regardless of their race, gender or anything else that may lead to them being discriminated. It is crucial to have a diverse workforce, especially in the public services, because there are strengths that these people have that could benefit the workforce if they weren't to be discriminated. For example, these people may have knowledge of different cultures or could be speaking another language, which in certain situations can become particularly helpful, especially in the public services. So in my opinion, it is essential that the public services follow these policies in order to create a diverse workforce, as they help to gain and become more successful. Although there is policies such as this in place, I still feel there is a lot of improvements which can be made in order to promote equality and diversity in the public services. This is because of stories such as the death of Stephen Lawrence. Stephen Lawrence was a black man who was stabbed to death in an unprovoked attack by a group of white people in 1993. However, there was little done about the stabbing, and people got away with doing it for years. However, in 1998, there was a police apology saying there had been some failures. In 2013, it was uncovered that a police officer spied on the Lawrence family and went undercover in an attempt to infiltrate the campaign for justice. This shows institutional racism within the police force at that time, as they failed to act and admitted to police failures, which indicates we're not treating everyone equally. Although this death was 22 years ago now, there is still racism which can be seen in the public services, as between 2007 and 2008, only 1.8% of the RAF were of ethnic minorities. In my opinion, this shows that there hasn't been much improvement of the promotion of equality in the public services, as this statistic shows that there are very few people working in public service or of an ethnic minority. However, there has been some success in terms of equality and diversity in the public service. For example, Hannah Winterbourne. Hannah Winterbourne is the only transgender officer in the army. During a recent interview, Winterbourne said that her decision and her change have been welcomed and supported by her colleagues, which showed that there is equality and diversity in the public services. Although the fact that she is an officer shows how the Equal Opportunities and Anti-Discrimination Act is working effectively, as she is the only one she is the only one likely to gain promotion, regardless of the fact that she was transgender. On the other hand, some people may argue that the fact that she is the only transgender officer in the army could argue or could show that there is an equality, as she is the only exception in terms of gaining promotions. However, in my opinion, I feel that Hannah Winterbourne is proof that equality and diversity is becoming seen in the public services today. Another way in which the public services help to promote and maintain diversity and equality within the public services is through their use of the training days. For example, in police training and developmental days, they include race and diversity issues. They could take this a step further by ensuring that the training and development needs to take into account the rank and the role of the individual, along with the local policing environment. By doing this, it helps people of an ethnic background feel more welcome and appreciated by the police. It also helps people join in know what is expected in terms of equality from the beginning. In my opinion, this is essential because it helps the promotion of diversity amongst new recruits, and they have a duty to give equal service from the start, consequently helping to eliminate discrimination. It is essential for the public services to give a true representation of society. This includes having people of all genders, ages, religion, amongst other things, to make a representation fair. To do this, the public services often have targeted recruitment days in an attempt to recruit people from an underrepresented groups, which often includes disabled, homosexual and black people. On these targeted recruitment days, the public services often take a person who's successful in the public services despite being in one of these underrepresented groups. By seeing this person, the person that is a success, it can often feel like they can replicate this person's success, hence making them want to join the public services. In my opinion, this is an excellent idea, as it helps fight an important issue on public